Hello, Dota, my old friend. I'm Zeron for Terrible, Terrible Damage, and
10 seconds
I'm
remaining.
back doing a stream, finally. I'm doing something a little
5
different,
seconds
and I
remaining.
just did one a second ago where I didn't end up recording for unknown reasons.
Radiant team banned.
So I'm doing another game here. This is a game that I actually played the other day, so doing sort of a cast analysis on this one. Gonna take. I figured trying to cast will give me a bit of a different perspective than running through the replay on my
10
own. So we'll see
seconds
if that ends up
seconds
benefiting
remaining.
at all. So we're gonna take a look at this game. We've got
5
a first
seconds
ban
remaining.
on the Invoker. Nothing too weird about that. He's fallen off a little bit on the
Reserve
top tier
time.
scene, but still, you pretty solid pick all around, and a pretty decent one to take out of the lineup. The fallback in terms of if you don't have specific heroes to pick against the ban against the strat that you're planning on running, or the kind of strat that you're planning on running, a good fallback is just to eliminate the heroes that are the most troublesome and force you the most to respond to them. Invoker very strong in the mid lane, kind of limits your options there. So removing him opens things up just a little bit. Brewmaster going to be
Team
the response ban coming out of the Radiant team. We'll see where this one is going. Brewmaster has been on the rise as of late, but not going to see him in this
10
game
seconds
carry that
remaining.
initial Radiant ban. First pick's going to be coming out of the Dire here. We'll see what
5
they end up
seconds
going in
remaining.
for. Lycan still available in the pool.
Radiant team ban.
And there's the Wraith King going to be banned out as well. Can't really say any of these bans indicate a particular strategy.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Now we do see Treant Protector still
Reserve
goes
time.
through. He's been a hero on Vogue
Dire team pick.
as of late, so that is available for either side if they want to go in for that. Batrider, another available. Been top tier as of late. Rana makes it through. Everyone's been loving her for quite a while.
10 seconds remaining.
Fairly open board, especially with that
5
Weaver ban.
seconds
That
remaining.
not really a typical ban in terms of recent meta,
Reserve time.
but it's been popular as sort of a general pub ban. Witch Doctor to
Radiant
kick it
team
off.
pick.
Seeing a bit more Witch Doctor here and there. Still not a super common pick. Didn't necessarily need to grab that first time overall. We'll see what comes out to follow it. Tree
Dire
Dazzle
team pick.
going to be the selection coming out of the Radiant, which is a bit of a surprise that they would ban out Weaver. A pretty
team
solid
ban.
combination with that kind of super safe, backup. Now, something that was kind of common with that setup would be
10 seconds remaining.
combine that up with an Ember Spear. We've seen Ember Spear drop off a lot. When he's being played
5
more, you'd
seconds
see
remaining.
Treant Dazzle, because Ember really wanted some sort of defensive support that could back him up and
Reserve
keep him
time.
alive.
Radiant team ban.
So that could be the angle here. You can see Death Prophet banned out instead. Perhaps just not wanting to deal with it. Bristleback, that's another hero that can combine up with
Radiant
being
team ban.
kind of protected and healed and kept alive for a long time. So reasonable ban out there. The Faceless Void, pretty much thinking, Death Ward
10
with
seconds
Chronosphere is the ban. I'm not sure it was necessary, but hey, if you don't like playing Void,
5
why
seconds
not?
remaining.
Seeing Witch Doctor Veno first two, you really can't know what they're trying to do. So there isn't an
Reserve
obvious
time.
ban. One more ban to go before we get back into some hot picking action. That sounds like the worst porn ever. But I'm sure it's out there. . I would say the only thing that Witch Doctor Venomancer might indicate is sort of a wombo combo kind of lineup. So you may want to move towards banning, that kind of hero. So maybe you don't want to see, if you're afraid of that, which it's pretty cheesy and not necessarily that hard to avoid. Just pick split push and don't 5-man fight, and you're fine.
Radiant team pick.
Or fight, when ults are down, just keep buybacks, fight, trade, buyback, and, force the issue, push in. Another option. But they're just going to ban out the Doom. Guess that's just a general, we don't want to face Doom. There isn't really any sort of synergy that I see between them.
10 seconds remaining.
But Ember
5
Spirit does
seconds
make it
remaining.
through. We'll see what the plan is here out of the Radiant side. Batrider made it through as well, so we are going to see that picked up
Radiant team
off lane. Radiant lacking in damage right now is a big thing. A little light on lockdown. They're really relying on ults for that. Luna, and we're having quick rapid fire picks here.
Radiant
Tide
team
Hunter,
banned.
Luna, and then Bloodseeker. So we did see a bit of wombo combo. There's the Ravage to go on top of the Death Ward and Poison Nova. So definite wombo between those three. And then a Bloodseeker thrown in on top as a little
10
Sousson.
seconds remaining.
Batrider Luna, I'm still... the one thing I'd
5
say
seconds
here is
remaining.
they're a bit... they're really for Protect 1 right now.
Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining.
Luna can certainly scale very well.
Radiant team pick.
But will she scale well enough, fast enough, is a bit of a concern. It's not entirely clear how this lineup runs when you have, Witch Doctor, Venotide, Bloodseeker, but you're looking more of a 5-man-ish kind of lineup. Not a lot of push, but more of a win
10
a team
seconds
fight
remaining.
and take a tower because you killed everybody. You don't have to push,
5 seconds,
crazy
5
fast
seconds
or
remaining.
hard if you just don't have a team opposing you.
Reserve time.
One more pick
5
coming out of the
seconds
Radiant.
remaining.
And it's going to be Elder Titan. Damage out,
Dire
and then
team
Necrophos. We have not seen very much Necrophos ever, really. So fun to see him. He's always had a very high pub rate, though, for, ages. So a lot of AoE damage. Got Ravage, Poison Nova, and the Heartstopper aura, along with a Witch Doctor who can, if he gets Aghanim Scepter, gonna have a Death Ward bouncing around. Also, interestingly enough, a lot of heal. We've got what's that called? Death Pulse, yes.
10 seconds
Gonna heal up the
remaining.
team along with the Voodoo Restoration.
5 seconds remaining.
A lot of AoE damage, a lot of heal. Also Bloodbath on Bloodseeker, so there's a lot of heal on this team, along with long, drawn-out fights.
Prepare.
It's very
for
much about
battle.
drawn-out fights here. Tick them down with Poison Nova. Tick them down with Heartstopper Aura. Get a nice burst out of the Ravage. Pick them all off with the Bloodseeker, as well as the Scythe coming out from Necrophos. But let's take a look. Zeron, hey! Looking good. Headed down towards bottom. Solo off lane. In towards mid, we have Patron playing the Necrophos. Oh, nice mask. I like that mask. Hood of the Heretic, a common as well. I always like it when commons look nice.
30 seconds
Up
to
top,
battle.
we got Full Zero on the Venomancer. Bernizzle playing the Witch Doctor. And then we got No Big Deal on the Safe Lane Bloodseeker. And that's an interesting mask. Kind of looks Majora's Mask-ish. What are the Scarlet Raven? on the Radiant. Up top, we've got Brawler P4F playing Elder Titan. Looks like he'll be solo off lane. Does not go boots first build, which is probably the most common build for him. Luna actually starting with a Wraithband recipe. Not normally recommended to go with a recipe first, but it'll be fine for her. That's Zero playing the Luna. We've got Cast on the Dazzle, and then Rami JC playing the Treant Protector in mid. We've got Jean Valjean. Jean Valjean. Or Jean Valjean on the Bat Rider. I'm really interested in how this mid lane actually works out. 5 stacks of napalm. Misses that one, so he'll be able to get that off of him. Didn't get the stick first. Probably expecting the Elder Titan mid. Bat a much better offlaner than Elder Titan. Elder Titan has some difficulty being zoned out. See how well the sports do up here. Up a little close. Needs to abuse the range a little more there. Doesn't necessarily need the right clicks. There you go. No stout shield on him, so the right click's doing a decent amount. Full Zero having some trouble de-warding. I didn't see if there was a ward placed down or if he got it. Oh, there's a Venomous Gale. They're not going to be able to kill him, but that'll slow him down, push him back to the tower. Kind of a silly Maledict there. Maledict could do additional damage based on the amount of damage that the hero takes after you cast it on them. So if you're not doing damage after it's cast, it's not worth casting. Down bottom, just some harass. Death Pulse doing a lot of work here in mid. So far, Bat getting the better of the lane in terms of CS. We'll see how it goes long term. As he gets more points up in Death Pulse, it does a lot. Well, actually going for it, that's kind of over-aggressive, I'd say. But able to get away with the living armor. Down bottom, taking a decent amount of damage. Regen Rune, very fortunate in the pickup, especially with no bottle. Jeez. That's about as lucky as you could hope for the Bat Rider. Picks up the bottle. He did have to miss experience here in mid doing that, but well worth it. Now just gonna Firefly in. Can't really get a kill here. Clears out the wave. Still Bat on top in the mid lane. Down bottom, still taking a lot of damage. They're going to survive for now. Out of regen, may want to back up. And heal up. With the wave pushing in, tempting to stay. Up top, Elder Titan playing very far up. Venomancer opting just to jungle. With this, you can actually pull up this camp as well and kind of do both at the same time.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Gonna dive past the tier 1. No TPs coming in. One right click, just barely enough. Not able to get the boots in time.
Blood for Salamene and for the Dark Moon.
Rotation
Dire's
in,
bottom
haste
tower
on the
is
bat.
under attack.
Good cast. Caught them under tower. Can they get a kill out of it? Oh, the tower, the living armor going to make sure he stays alive. With the level 1 silence, probably wasn't going to be enough either way. Almost turned that around into a kill with that paralyzing cask. Back gonna head back towards mid. Ate up all his regen there. Could we have a kill here? Scythe? No! And yes, on just barely enough with the Heartstopper aura. Picks up the kill. And 1 for 1. On the board. Is waiting for when the laning stage breaks down into chaos. You'll be looking for level 6 on as many heroes as they can for the Dire. Getting a fair bit of damage here on the Bloodseeker. Rupture not quite up yet. Cast thrown out. Nice bounces there. A little silence thrown out, but he has living armor. Once level 6, once Rupture is up on the Bloodseeker, they should have a kill. In mid, the lasso pulled back into the fire. Getting very low. 6 stacks. No, can he stay? No, there you go. Just able to get him enough.
Ooh, got a bad case of lane rash there.
6 napalm stacks, just too much.
Dire's middle
And there's the
tower is
return
under
kill
attack.
mid. With this wave, you should get level 6. There it is. So I'm expecting the next kill to be up top with Rupture. Down bottom, lane still pushing in. Tower at about half health. Level 6 is there on Elder Titan as well. Just about there on the
Dire's
tide.
bottom
Another
tower
dive
is
past the
under
tower.
attack.
Very dangerous if there's TPs in.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Because the support wasn't there down bottom. Tree moving
Radiant's
around. Haven't
middle
seen
tower is under attack.
active movement up top. I'm surprised there's not a Rupture here. Very surprised. Up that far. But he may just see that TP scroll is on him and they don't think he'll have enough damage. Probably does need to tick him down just a bit more. Harass down before he can get a potential kill. Or at least have more help. Now he's getting low. There's the Rupture, but with the living armor, not enough, and Witch Doctor was already gone, so between the two. With Witch Doctor there, I actually don't have to worry about a TP out if he just holds on to Cask. But Rupture U's not able to pick up the kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bit of a strange timing for the usage there. We have Ekro actually rotating down, just going to show himself. Pretty sure they saw him. Definitely see him now. Ravage is up, but not enough mana for it. An interesting situation to just have the mid down here. Bat, not like a Dragon Knight or a Death Prophet, so not as much concern to your
Dire's
tower,
middle
but he should be
tower is under
pressuring this
attack.
more. He's backing up to stack the jungle. I feel like they know Necro is down here. He may as well be forcing the tower. Also, support out of the Radiant. Witch Doctor should just be going mid right now. Just have him TP mid and eat up some experience. Play safe. Interesting what the ploy is here. Ravage is up now. Enough mana. Death Pulse doing a lot of damage. Just walks straight through the tower. There's the Eclipse. Gonna bring down Tidehunter, but not before the Ravage goes off. Scythe, a little too early. Not gonna get off the damage. Death Pulse again goes off. Low mana though. Doesn't have it. Both incredibly low. TP in from Batrider. Rupture goes off on the bat, but he's going to survive. Brings down the joining in Bloodseeker. A trade 1-for-1 on the supports there. Necro being pulled into the tower, but Death Pulse is there. Double kill. Bad idea with that lasso. Could turn into an ultra kill here. Finds him in the trees. Does he have enough? Ultra kill.
Ultra kill!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And that was just underestimating the power of Death Pulse at this point in the game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No Ravage now for quite a bit. And they'll be looking to
Dire's
take
middle
down
tower
this
is under
safe
attack.
lane tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
TP
attack.
coming in. Looks like they're going to back up for now. Not giving up on it. Batrider's still just looking for his Blink Dagger. No TP on Elder Titan right now. Batriders is on cooldown. So there is no TP support right now. Picked one up though. I think they may just wait for Ravage once again, 5 seconds, and then they can go in again. But nope. It's going to be a TP up top. Looks like they're going to go here. On the Elder Titan, looks to TP away. Scythe going to cancel that. Bring him down.
Axes, please!
What you sell.
Going to pressure that tier 1 tower top. And that
Radiant's
ward
top
will block
tower
the
is under
ancients.
attack.
As
Radiant
well as give
structures
some
are
nice vision.
fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Looking to go in on the Tidehunter. Eclipse used, but slightly out of range.
Top tower is under
Ravage gonna hit on 2.
attack. Radiant's top tower has
They
fallen.
should still get the tree end here. Yep, they do. Gonna turn this around, get both supports. Luna gets out, but uses the Eclipse, gets nothing out of it. Feeds 2. Ravage used for those kills. And now once again, the push can come out on the bottom tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under
And
attack.
healed up quite a fair bit since the initial damage. The tier 1 was taken down during that up top. Batrider now does have his Blink Dagger just finished. So look to have that shipped out momentarily, and he should be looking to use that as soon as possible. Probably just wants to walk home, refill on his mana, I see it still has 2 bottle charges. Can just ship that out then. Down bottom tree, getting low, gets picked off. Those Elder Titan baddies actually going home.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Tried to catch up to the Dazzle, can't
Radiant's
quite.
bottom
Spots
tower
out
is under
Bat
attack.
Rider. Oh, wound up for the gush, didn't get it.
Radiant's bottom tower has
But
fallen.
in the meantime, tower does go down, and they're just gonna back right
Radiant's
up.
middle tower is under attack.
As strange as it seems, there's a bit of split push coming out of this lineup for the Dire team. Not really what you're expecting out of Tide, Necro, Witch Doctor, Bloodseeker. Bit of an awkward position. Gale misses. And now Dazzle. You have to use the Shallow Grave to get out of there. No stuns available. Overgrowth used on 2. But there's the Poison Nova. Hits on 3. Death Ward went off for just a split second there. Not very much damage out of that. But in comes the Bloodseeker. A couple low. A lot of extra damage and speed. Come now, double kill. Eclipse throwing out. Gonna try and turn that around. 56. The Gush gonna slow down the Luna. Oh, with the ward. Poison plus silence. 2. That's it. Just barely, and they get a nice pick off there. The hero Plague Ward. Doing that little extra bit of damage. 15-8 now. And through all the chaos, we do have Necrophos and Bloodseeker up on top in this game. And the big problem is Luna needs to be on top.
Dire's top tower
The
is
Radiant
under
is
attack.
really reliant on Luna to be dealing damage in fights, and she just does not have the farm to be able to stay alive as well as do that damage. At best, she can do one or the other. Deal some damage and
Dire's
die
top
quickly,
tower is under attack.
or just not really do a whole lot, but keep alive. 4 stacks right now on Necrophos. Jump in, lasso, good timing there. Turn to drop another stack, and not a good idea. Ravage, big, hitting on everybody. Oh, Necrophos just walking in the Firefly, dies to that. Not the best idea. Ends up being 2 for 1 so far, 3 for 1. Still end up being well worth it. And the Ultson cleanup crew just being too much.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Looks like this is going to be another tier 1 mid. And quickly, this is getting out of control.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
That's a tower for the Bloodseeker. He's already got an Ogre Club. Should be looking in for BKB at this point. Stomp goes out on 2. Don't believe there's any follow-up, though. There is a Blink Dagger in the stash for Tide. No Ravage up, so not really that necessary right now.
Dark light.
There's a standoff here in mid. Oh, Benno taking a fair bit of damage. We're going to be healed right back up.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Top tower is pushing in at the same time with a catapult. They're doing a decent amount, but I guess chip damage is not going to be too big of a
Radiant's
deal.
top
Treant
tower
Protector
is
on
under
your
attack.
side. And slowly but surely, this standoff
Radiant's top tower is under
gonna let
attack.
Ravage get back up.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And there's a pause there. Gonna speed this along during the pause.
Radiant's top tower is under
There we
attack.
go.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They end up dissipating.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
Deny on the bottom tower, so even the tier 1's getting denied. Radiant is in a really tough spot. Again, the draft was so heavily on Luna being, you know, a 4 protect 1 strat that it's gotten just a little, without getting a really good start, it's just been too easy to bully around. You're not getting damage out of Dazzle and Tree, so you just kind of need a bursty hero. For the draft that they were doing, I don't think conceptually it works very well, and so
Dire's
far
middle
it's
tower is
showing.
under
We'll see if they're
attack.
able to turn that around.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
Now trying
middle
to,
tower
they do get
has
the
fallen.
tier 1 mid. No TP on the Tree, no TP on the Luna, so they can't defend the tier 2.
Dire's middle
And they'll
tower
trade
is
tier
under
1 for
attack.
tier 2, which
Radiant's
in their
bottom tower
position
has fallen.
is okay-ish, but they really need the map control to, you know, let Luna farm up and catch up to, so she can do what she needs to in this game for their team. Aghanim Scepter, the pickup for Necrophos. Historically, this has been kind of one of the items that you point to as a bad item, but with the changes to it, it becomes more of a viable option. The big one meaning you disable buyback on anybody you kill with your ult. And one of the big things, one of the big strategies against wombo combo lineups is having buyback. By abusing buyback, sure you can lose a team fight, but buy back and
Dire's
force
top
the issue
tower is
because
under
they don't
attack.
have the ults that they're so reliant on. But if you have a hero who can't buy back, well, what you gonna do?
Dire's top
We gotta
tower is
smoke
under
up
attack.
3 behind the Elder Titan. Lasso goes out on the Bloodseeker. Ravage able to get off. Brought down again immediately after. Death Ward staying up for a decent amount of time, doing a fair bit of damage. Everybody low now, though. And Bloodseeker going to work. Dazzle brought down.
Triple kill!
Triple kill for the Bloodseeker. Turns around. Bat's still at full health. This is going to get out of there.
Radiant's top tower is
Gets
under
low,
attack.
just turns and fights. Doing a lot of damage. And bit of indecision here from the Bat. Gonna go down. Turns it around at almost no health. Picks up a
Top
kill.
tower is under attack.
And that's 4 kills for the Bloodseeker in that fight. 22-12. And still going one way very fast. Up
Radiant's
top,
top tower has been
Leech
denied.
Seed thrown out on Necrophos, who's way out on his own. But at this point, Tree not going to do a whole lot. Gets caught out by the scythe. Down he goes. Takes too much damage. They're going to go back in and try He's going to try and 1v3 this. Luna is there. Taking a lot of damage. Throws the ult, misses. In comes Tide Hunter. And they are able to take out 2 between the 2 of them. Necrophobe is just able to survive there. The blink in. Bat does get the kill finally. But he's going to pay. Will he pay for it with his life? Cass throwing out. Still trying to catch up Malefice. Actually, Maledict. There we go. Going past the tier 3. Able to get it with the Anchor Smash. 4 down for 1 once again.
Tidings. You're dead.
Got the Veno solo Roche going on. Again, the whole game, start to finish, including any semblance of a comeback, is entirely reliant on securing farm on Luna.
Radiant's
Late
middle
game,
tower is
Luna
under attack.
can pretty much make the difference. She can still carry in this game. It's just going to have to go a lot longer than this. This ward is a big
Radiant's
one.
top tower is under
Ancients
attack.
is one way to try and do it, though. You aren't able to really secure that area, so it's a bit difficult to have the stacks and then go take them and not give them up. Roche gonna go down. But it's really
Roshan
delay
has fallen to
tactics
the
to get
fire.
Luna's farm up. Or how do you do that? At this point, you can't really take map control. So you're going to be reliant on Batrider blinking and lassoing and taking somebody out. It's tricky now with the counter initiation from Blink Ravage.
Radiant's middle tower
But
is under
you have to
attack.
work with what you got. Going to give up that
Radiant's
final
middle
tier
tower
2
has
mid.
fallen.
Blink in, Ravage hits on all 5. Down go 2 instantly, including Luna and the Elder Titan. Now Batrider down as well. Everybody dying so quickly. Even Rupture still available. There's all 5. 5-man wipe, and that is most definitely it. That was the last stand there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
I guess
middle
that would be
tower
about
has
the
fallen.
opposite of a lasso pickoff would be 5-man Ravage.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
So in this game, you're very snowbally. So like once it got going, there weren't
Dire's
really
top
very
tower
good
is under
mechanics
attack.
for the Radiant to hold it back, or even bring it back.
Dire's top tower is
They had
under attack.
Luna to. They had Luna for the late game, but the problem is that there was no mechanic to get her to late game if they got behind. With the 2 supports
Radiant's
lacking
bottom tower is
lockdown
under
and
attack.
damage,
Dire's top tower has fallen.
you have Elder Titan who is put in off lane, which is a bit more utility. It's not like if you put Elder Titan mid, he gets the levels so that Natural Order can do a lot more damage for you. So one adjustment that they could have made is have Bat off lane, Elder Titan mid. I think that would have worked out better for them, because the Elder Titan could have been more of a presence. I don't know how the lane would have went though. Necro is one hero where I just don't know how the lanes work very well in terms of a 1v1 mid setup, but have a utility Elder Titan and bat mid, you're just not getting damage out of anybody but Luna. And she's just not going to have the damage
Dire's
for you
top tower is under attack.
until it's well late into the game. Meanwhile, you know, Bloodseeker's going to be doing a lot of damage really early on. Like 15 minutes in, he's going to be right-clicking pretty hard between, you know, Blood Rage and
Dire's
Thirst.
top tower is under attack.
You know, Necro,
Middle tower is under attack.
Death Pulse does a lot of damage once that gets maxed out. Of course, that's going to drop off because of the kind of nature of magic damage in the game, but he's a little bit of an anti-carry, and without the ability to get Luna out ahead and stay ahead, they just drafted themselves into a position where it's really hard to come back. And they didn't even have a lot of tools to get out ahead in the first place. Pretty much depending on a very passive first 20 minutes, and that just didn't happen. Dire taking it, everything came together really well. There's no point at which it was... There really wasn't any point that went particularly wrong there. Perhaps could have been a little more efficient on the supports in, you know, early on, and that's pretty much it. Everything else worked out very well in that kind of crazy looking draft. So, food for thought. Good job, men.